Hi guys, I'm going to talk to you about a concept today called all or nothing thinking. So I tried to make a live video of this, but apparently my internet connection is absolutely awful. So if you watch that, watch this one instead, because that made no sense and it jumped all over the place and you were probably like, what the heck is she talking about? So anyways, all or nothing thinking is something that I know I have struggled with in the past, and it has been a mindset for me that I had almost my whole life up until a couple years ago when I really decided this is something I need to work on. As much as I promote healthiness and healthy living, I definitely had some unhealthy behaviors, and one of them was my all or nothing thinking. So for me, what this looked like was I would diet insanely hard and lose 10, 15 pounds, and I would do it quick. And I would get great results. And I didn't restrict myself in a way where I was starving myself or anything like that. I just didn't allow myself any wiggle room. I didn't say, oh, there's, a party tonight, so I'm going to go to that party. And it's okay if I have a couple beers and I have a slice of pizza. To me, if I was having beers and pizza, I was having all the beers and all the pizza. I wasn't doing things in moderation. I was either on the diet or off the diet. And that was how it showed up for me. There's many other ways all or nothing thinking can show up in your life. Like, maybe if you're taking a relaxing evening and you have a whole bunch of things on your to-do list, but you're exhausted and you just want to take some downtime. There's the person who might take the entire night and sit on the couch all night and watch Netflix and not really feel much better from it. Or the person who might get up and, do a load of laundry, but still kind of chill and relax and do some easy, lighter tasks here or there rather than packing their entire night full. So there's many ways all or nothing thinking can come up in your life. So with that being said, I kind of made a nice little art project here for you. So this is the all or nothing thinking scale that I wanted to show you to help explain this concept. So on one side of the scale, we have 0% effort towards our goals. And on the other side of the scale, we have 100% effort towards our goals. So what this looks like is, let's say that you have a goal of working out 6 days of the week. All right. And Monday happens and you can't work out. Something comes up and you absolutely can't do it. So then Tuesday happens, but maybe you had a really late night. You had all these things you had to do for work, or you couldn't sleep at night, or something like that happened, and you just feel like garbage. So you don't work out Tuesday. And then Wednesday comes and I already missed my 6-day goal. I'm not going to get it. So I might as well just wait till next week and not work out this week. Besides, I have a busy week and I'd rather be on top of my goals rather than failing. However, with that mentality, that's what is failure, completely throwing in the towel. So a lot of times people think if I'm not at 100%, I might as well be at 0%. So that's not true. And it's easy to know that when we look at this paper, but our minds don't always work that way, mine included. You might have a goal of losing 10 pounds. And let's say to lose 10 pounds, you need to do your workouts and you are being mindful of your macros and planning your meals ahead and grocery shopping and food prepping and all the skills we know that go into this challenging goal. But you couldn't get to the grocery store and you ended up ordering pizza because you were starving and you didn't have any time to make anything or get to the store. So then you just say, you know what? Next week, I'm going to be on it. I'm planning on Sunday that I'm going to get to the grocery store and I'm going to get my groceries and I'm going to food prep. But this week, I'm just going to call it a quits and diet starts next Monday, whenever I can actually get to it. So instead of, we wanted to be at 100, in our minds, whatever we made 100 to be for ourselves, we decided we're going to be at 0. Because if we're not at 100, we should be here. When 99%, could have just been having a salad with your pizza, ordering a salad with your pizza, or getting to the grocery store the next day, even if it's to buy enough things for 2 days of food until you can buy yourself time for a full grocery trip. Or ordering something really healthy rather than the easy go-to pizza. You can order things from restaurants and get something, fairly decent for yourself. Even though pizza's delicious and easy, and it might seem like if I can't do my goal, I might as well just throw in the towel. That's not the best method. So whatever your goal is, if you're not at 100%, it's okay to just do the next best thing. I can't do my workout today because I don't have the equipment or I don't have the space for it, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to get active, and I'm going to be very active by doing laundry or gardening or taking the trash out and doing chores. So even though I can't get my workout in, there's all these other things that I can do to be active. It might also be like I have a client who's going on vacation, and I have this talk with clients a lot before they leave for trips, depending on where they are with things. And they might have a goal to get up in the morning and walk on the beach every morning because that's what they like to do. They want to enjoy the beach and how pretty everything is. But they had a few too many margaritas the night before, or they stayed up too late, or, you name it. They can't get to the beach that morning. So they skip their walk. And then because of it, they're like, well, I skipped my walk. So instead of having, some whole grain toast and, an omelet with veggies, I'm just going to get, this giant breakfast with pancakes and waffles and bacon and sausage. And then I'm going to get some mimosas or Bloody Marys with it. And who cares? I'm on vacation. I don't know why I had these goals in the first place. I should be relaxing. I deserve this. I'm just going to go down here at 0, and I'm not going to really put any effort in this week, and I'll do it when I get back because I'm on vacation. I should be able to relax and enjoy this, and you should. But at the same time, remember how you're going to feel by making these decisions, and it's okay to be in here. So you miss your walk on the beach. Maybe the restaurant you're going to is a 10-minute walk, and you walk there rather than driving. Maybe, you ended up getting ice cream after dinner. It doesn't mean that because you got ice cream, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want when I get home now. I already blew it. Maybe you can still go home that night, and when it's dinner time, you have a healthy meal for yourself rather than throwing in the towel. Being at 0 means no progress or even going backwards. Even being at 5% is progress. Progress happens here. It doesn't just happen at 90 or 100%. It happens all the way here as long as you're not at 0. So what can you do about this? What is the next best thing? I skipped my workout. Well, you know what? I'm going to go out and get a walk. It's going to relieve some stress. It's not too daunting for me to just go out and take a nice stroll. It's some activity. I don't have an hour to work out, so I am going to do a 20-minute workout. Rita's program for me ends up being 35 to 40 minutes with warm up, cool down, and workout. So I am going to cut it in half. It's not, I can't do the whole thing, so I won't do it at all. It's what can I do to make it a little better than 0%? This isn't a get out of jail free card for being lazy and not working towards your goals, because you always want to challenge yourself, but it is a reality check on you don't always have to be at 100%. It's okay that you have days that are down here or at 80 or 90 or 70%. You want to strive to improve, and you will have days that feel like they're at 100%, or you set a goal and you kill that goal and you crush it. But if you think that you always need to be at 100%, that's actually unhealthy thinking. And that thinking can lead to some really dangerous and poor behaviors. So, it can lead to, skipping out on your goals. It could lead to binging. It can lead to some anxiety and stress. And rather than building healthy habits and healthy relationships with food and exercise and healthy habits into your life, you're actually adding some negativity and adding some habits in that actually hurt your health and your mental health, stress, and well-being. So it's okay to not be at 100%, but it's also not okay to be at 0%. If you're working towards goals, you want to be doing something. You can always do one thing. So think of what's the worst thing I could do, what's the absolute best thing I could do, and what would be somewhere in the middle. And it's okay to find that middle ground. Still challenge yourself, still work and strive for your goals, but understand that you're human. This is life. And if you try to live at 100%, it's probably going to backfire on you because you are going to have to give up so much that you don't enjoy these new healthy habits that you're adding in. They actually feel more like work rather than, a way to improve your life. And that's not what we want. You want it to feel natural. So what does that mean for you? It means you might not get your quickest results if you're not up there at 100. I actually don't like when I see clients at 100% all the time because it signals some red flags that there might be some unhealthy thinking patterns there, or they might not be creating the best situation for themselves now and in the future. So it's okay that you're not always there, and I'm losing my train of thought. But basically, I was getting on a really good point there, and I can't remember what it was. Something about 100%. Yeah, I'll think of it and I'll comment below when it does come to me. But keep working on your goals. Notice when you start to have behaviors like this. I remember. Okay, your progress will be slower. If you're not at 100%, but that's okay. That's why coaching and why I recommend people don't just work with me for 3, 4, 5, or even 6 months. Sometimes that might be an appropriate length of time for a person with a specific goal. But most people take a year to 18 months to really start to get a grip on what works for them, how they can progress in a healthy way without flipping their life upside down, but also challenging themselves. So if you think that you need to be all in, get your life in the perfect place to start a new goal, that's not right. And that's not going to get you to that goal. It might get you there for a month, maybe a year if you're lucky, but you'll be back working on that same goal again. And that's not what we want. We want to continuously move forward and feel good doing it. All right, so that's all. Hope I wasn't too confusing and you could follow that a little bit. And I'll post this picture up too. I'll take a picture of it and put it on our page. So hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday evening. Toodaloo.